So we take the Red Wheelbarrow poem and we're holding it up to the light like a color slide and we're examining it. And we're thinking about the meaning or the potential meaning. And we're also looking at the act of writing and how the poet has arranged the words. So when you share your reflection, could you tell us if your reflection is related to the meaning or if your reflection is related to the way the poet arranged the words? Nelson.
It might be like about a farmer, because like a farmer might have a red wheelbarrow and then the chickens might be like looking inside it or something.
Okay, so the theme, it might have something to do with a farmer. Definitely on a farm.
Yeah.
Or some kind of property on the edge of the city where they can have chickens. Maybe. Yeah, so you're helping us find the setting.
Yeah.
Isabel?
Maybe it's kind of like something to do with like a path of life or something. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow. The red wheelbarrow could have some significance for something other than just a red wheelbarrow.
Do you mean that the red wheelbarrow could represent something?
Yeah.
So like, what would we call that? If it's not really about a red wheelbarrow, it is begins with an M.
Metaphor.
Yeah, so maybe it's a metaphor. Okay. Elise?
It says so much depends upon a red wheelbarrow. It might be like without the red wheelbarrow, somebody wouldn't be able to move something, which wouldn't be able to feed the chickens, which wouldn't. So it's kind of like a cycle. Without one link, everything goes.
So everything really is connected. So there could be a connection between a wheelbarrow, because it has a purpose, it carries things. Something to do with, it's glazed with water, but doesn't mean that it has to carry water. It might carry something else. And something about the chickens. Okay? Owen?
Maybe it's like a connection for, maybe if it's a farmer, maybe he has like a son or something that passed away and he always played in that red wheelbarrow and beside the chickens.
In the rain.
Maybe in the rain. It's a thing.
Okay, so it could tell a story.
Yeah.
So is it possible that this poem means different things to different people?
Yes.
Depending on how? Okay, so could we add that to our definition of what is a poem? So it's a collection of words that might mean different things to different people. Rowan?
Well, it doesn't have to mean like something for other people. It could sort of be a mystery, but for the person who wrote it, it's really clear. And even if it isn't like what he's, even if it isn't what people think, he's sort of like connecting it to something else, and he could have some sort of memory of him playing in a red wheelbarrow beside chickens or something. It doesn't.
Right, so it might start meaning one thing to the author and might become something and mean something different to someone else.
Yeah.
So the meaning of the poem, so it could have multiple meanings.
Yeah, it's never really clear to the people who are reading it, but it's always clear to the author.
And can the author predict how other people are going to interpret his poem?
Not always.
No. So poetry is kind of magical in that way. It's multi-purpose.